hello. Ignore my face. Ignore the bags that I'm like making under my eyes because it's finals week and I am struggling. Okay, so I apologize for not having been here. Obviously it was finals week. It's still finals week. Technically I have another final. This will go up tomorrow, so I have one more final on Thursday and then I'm done and I'm so excited. Anyways, no talk about finals. We are here to talk about food, and by food I mean my top 10 favorite Disney restaurants. Top 10. And don't argue with me, some of these may be quick service or whatever, but they're still restaurants and it's my video and I say they count. So anyways, okay, let me pull out my phone. So let me say that these aren't in any order, they're just my top 10. Sometimes one will be my favorite over the other, or I like them for all different reasons. However, I will say that my top number one is probably my number one because I love it so much. Alright, here we go. Number one, Garden Grill. And if you haven't eaten at Garden Grill, it's at Epcot in the Land Pavilion. And y'all, it's a rotating restaurant for one, which is so cool. And the food they serve is like, they serve the fish and stuff that like Disney raises, which is really stinking cool. But also, it takes you through one of my favorite rides, which is Living with the Land. And I mean that completely unironically. Living with the Land is one of my favorite rides. Eventually, at some point, I will probably do the walking, like the behind the scenes tour or whatever it is, but haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll put it on my bucket list for this program. Number two, Whispering Canyon. Now, this one's one of my favorites because it's just such a fun atmosphere. It's like, you go and everybody, you know, it's very family style, and I think my favorite thing might be if you need ketchup, you have to like stand up and shout, "We need ketchup!" And then like everybody who's got ketchup runs over and like you just end up with like a bunch of ketchup on your table. And like if you drink your drink too fast, they bring it out in like these big old like mason jars that are like this big. It's great. I love it. 3 is gonna be Teppan Edo in the Japan Pavilion in Epcot. Y'all, I know that I can get hibachi other places for probably cheaper, but I don't care. I love it. The rice that they serve, so good. And also, like, they just keep that stuff coming. Like, you finish it, they bring you more rice. And it's great because one can never have too much rice. Number 4, my former home, the Grand Floridian Cafe. Now, when I say that I love this place, it's not just because I worked there. I genuinely love the food. The breakfast food is great. Their Eggs Benedict is like on point. It's so good. And then what else? They've got these pancakes that are just drool worthy. And then their lunch is good too. They've got like an open roast beef sandwich and like rye and like, y'all, I could talk about them forever, but I won't. Just know it's in my top 10. Number 5. Casey's Corner. And you can fight me on this one all you want, say that it's quick serve and it doesn't count, but I don't care. I have to go in. Sometimes I can find a seat in their little area if I try hard enough, so I'm counting it as a restaurant. Because I really like the mini corn dog nuggets. Like, there's just something about these corn dog nuggets, and I was so angry when they took away the hot cheese because that was the best thing to dip them in, and someone had to go and ruin it because they got mad because they dropped it on themselves. Buddy, that's not Disney's fault, it's your fault for not being careful. Do you hear my cat? I'm kind of regretting putting the bell on her. Anyways, from what I've heard, maybe they're bringing the cheese back, or maybe they've already brought it back. I don't know. But either way, if it's back, / if they're bringing it back, I'm excited because it means I can have it again. Number 6. I don't have any more hands. I have my phone in my hand. Hoop-de-doo review, which if you've not done Hoop-de-doo, do it at least once, especially if you're 21, because hello, bottomless sangria, you really can't go wrong with it. But also, it's dinner and a show, It's a little expensive, it's a little on the pricier side, but if you at least go once, it's worth it. The songs are great, the performances are fantastic, and it's endless. Like, you can get as much food as you want. And again, did I mention the bottomless sangria? Number 7. So, Boma, which is in the Animal Kingdom Lodge on I think it's in Jumbo House. Either way, it's one of my favorites. The food is all fantastic. It's a buffet. But to be honest, my favorite thing is that I can have as many zebra domes as I want, which if you haven't had zebra domes, I really don't know how to explain them other than to say that they're like these little, like, slightly pillowy, like, jellyfish looking things that, what is my cat doing? Jellyfish looking things that, like, I mean, like the consistency of like how a jellyfish looks, where it's like kind of like jiggly. And they're just so good. I think that the last time I was at Boma, I ate like 7 or 8. Like, I mean, it was an excessive amount of them. And like, I have to get them anytime I'm at Animal Kingdom Lodge. I'm like, gotta have them. I made my mom buy like 2 things of them when we were at Disney in September because they're that good. And I'm obsessed with them. Number 8. I cannot say this. I'm not gonna pronounce it right. But it's the bakery in France, and I can say boulangerie. That is all I can say, but it's like les halles. I don't know. I've never actually heard anybody say like the whole thing. It's mostly just the bakery. But the creme brulee there, y'all, it's so good. It's my favorite. Have to have it whenever I want like a treat at Epcot. It's the creme brulee from the bakery in France. Number 9, Sanaa. It's another one at Animal Kingdom Lodge, but like, I can't help it. You see the cat? It's another one, I can't help it. Animal Kingdom Lodge has good food, and the bread service at Sanaa, like, I would go just for the bread service. I don't even care about the rest of the food, but you get like the bread service, and it comes with like multiple different kinds of like naan and like breads like that, and then it comes with like 11, 9 or 10, some number like that, dipping sauces. Yes. And then is gonna be 50s Primetime in Hollywood Studios. I've only eaten there a couple of times, but it's still one of my favorites just because of the atmosphere. Like, it feels very homey. Obviously, it's supposed to be like you're eating with your family, everybody's your cousins or your aunts or your uncles, like, or whatever. But it's just so much fun. You get yelled at if you're on your phone. You get yelled at if you put your elbows on the table. And you get like yelled at if you don't finish your greens, and you have like all these different things, and the servers are all just so fantastic that I would be remiss if I didn't put it in my top 10. And obviously there are so many other restaurants that I could talk about, but those are my top 10 that, like, if I have the option to go there, I'm gonna pick it. But maybe I'll do a part 2. And also, if you guys want, let me know in the comment section below if you want me to do like my top 5 or top 10 Disneyland restaurants, because your girl could talk about that too, because there's so many good ones over there. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell so you get notified when I post. This week has been funky because of finals and like me procrastinating on literally everything. I finished a paper that was due on Monday late Sunday night, so I've been a huge procrastinator over the last like week. Maybe I'll have some Christmassy videos down the road, even though I'm not doing Vlogmas, but I am enjoying seeing everybody else's Vlogmases. So, but yeah, leave me a like, comment, and I'll see you on the flip side.